The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2023 River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff, joining you here tonight as the Bandits are here for their second home game of the season. As they come in with a record of 1-1, Waynesboro Generals also 1-1 on the season. Bandits got their first win last night, 6-4 over Newmarket, while Waynesboro defeated Stanton by a count of 10-7 in 10 innings to pick up the win last evening. So a pair of 1-1 teams going at it here tonight. Dylan Brown gets the baseball for the River Bandits. He is a left-hander standing 6'5" from Old Dominion. He hails from Norfolk, Virginia, and makes his debut. And here is the order that he will face tonight from the Waynesboro Generals. Leading off and playing center field, it's Jason Brown. Alex McCoy, the first baseman, hits second. Luis Ramirez, the third baseman, will bat third. Hitting fourth, the designated hitter, Danny Garcia. Jeremy Wagner, the left fielder, hits fifth. Batting sixth, Vince Sabatino. He'll play second base. The shortstop is Julian Vajima. Vajima is playing shortstop. Chaz Harvey, the catcher, bats eighth. Alex Miller, in right field, will bat ninth. And Connor Hensley does the pitching tonight for the Waynesboro Generals. Defensively for Woodstock, Caleb Sturdivant is in left field. Ryan Story in center. Tomas Sanchez in right. On the infield, Derek Bermudez at third. Shortstop is Preston Joy. Second base, Joe Jankowski. And at first, it's Morgan Little. Behind the plate, Scott Mudler. And again, Dylan Brown on the hill.
From the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, a junior center fielder, number 6, Jason Brown.
All right, ready to go here tonight. Third game of the season, second home affair for the Bandits. And here is Jason Brown, the center fielder, stepping in. Right-handed batter from Maryland Eastern Shore. Here's the pitch. He squares to bunt, and that's down low for ball one as we start at 7:06. 1-0 pitch coming. That is fouled back. It's a ball and a strike. Brown in his first game for the Generals just arrived. So it's his first at bat of the 23 season. Here's a bunt, third base side that goes foul. So the count now 1-2. Warm day here in the valley, comfortable evening. We do have a light cloud cover, maybe a little haze mixing. Could be from some of the Canadian forest fires drifting down. Well, we had just a raindrop or two earlier this afternoon, but hopefully nothing will develop from potential storms. There's a foul ball back, and it's 1-2. And we don't need any rainouts early. We don't need any rainouts at all, but especially early on. All right, again with a 1-2, Brown to Brown. And the batter, Brown, chops one to third. Picked up there by Bermudez, fires across, and there's one away. I'll bring up the first baseman, Alex McCoy.
First baseman, number 34, Alexander McCoy.
McCoy, just like the man before him, out of Maryland Eastern Shore. Right-handed batter standing 6'6". And there's strike one. McCoy 4 for 9 on the season so far with a couple of RBIs. Lefty Brown delivers. That's fouled over our heads and off the press box above us. We do need a roof. We've only been saying that for what, 15 years now? We sit field level at first base. Not first base side, at first base. 0-2 pitch coming. And see you later. Fastball on the outside corner. McCoy is rung up. And 2 gone. That'll bring up Alex Ramirez.
College, third base, number 22, Luis Ramirez.
Ramirez from Bloomfield. Bloomfield College in New Jersey. He's a righty, standing 5'11". And tried to stop his swing, could not. Went around 0-1. Ramirez comes in 1 for 5 on the season so far. Yeah, we sit at first base, so we can see top to bottom of the zone very well. Obviously, you can't see the corners of the plate, just a guess where the catcher receives it. That's high, 2-1. You see plays at first base really well. And we can see phantom tags at second very well, too. 1-1. That's might have been a little bit outside, 2-1. Now, since we are at field level, sometimes we get blocked out by players, coaches, umpires on balls at different parts of the park, so bear with us through any pauses. Here's a drive to deep left field, going back, Sturdivant to the fence, looking up, it's gone. 2-out home run by Luis Ramirez. Sends it out of here just to the right of the 378 sign and straight away left center field. Looked like he was out in front a little bit, but he sends that out of here. And Waynesboro on the board first.
A junior from Berry University, designated hitter number 17.
First home run of the season for the Generals. And Ramirez going downtown early, and that was the deep part of the park. And cleared by plenty. Now it's Danny Garcia, the DH, left-handed batter. He's out of Berry University, standing 6'2". Garcia's first appearance, a chopper to first, fielded there. Little to the pitcher Brown covering to end the inning, but Luis Ramirez with a solo home run gets Waynesboro on the board. They get 1. The Bandits are coming up.
Congratulations.
Here we go, bottom of the first inning. Waynesboro already on the board. And the Bandits come to the dish to face Connor Hensley. Hensley, a right-hander from Seminole State College. He's out of Castleberry, Florida. And here's the order that Woodstock will send up tonight. Hunter Smith is the DH, and he will lead off. Batting second, the center fielder, Ryan Story. Joe Jakonski will bat third, and he is the second baseman. Then it's Tomas Sanchez in the cleanup spot, the right fielder. Batting fifth, the catcher, Scott Mulder. Caleb Sturdivant, the left fielder, hits sixth. Seventh is Morgan Little, the first baseman. Derek Bermudez at third base, batting eighth, and hitting ninth is Preston Joy, the shortstop. All right, Hunter Smith is in and chases a high fastball 0-1. Hunter from Wharton County College, right-hander, 5'11". And a breaking ball just misses outside. Hunter's 3 for 10 in the first two games of the season. Hunter with 2 hits last night at Newmarket. Lays off a breaking ball. 2-1. Hensley works from the stretch. And delivers the 2-1. Smith backs off a changeup. And it's 3-1 now to the River Bandits leadoff man. Three-1 offering. That is fouled away. And the count goes full. All right, ready with a payoff. Shake of the head by Hensley. Now he has the sign he wants. And delivers. Breaking ball called strike 3. Smith had tossed the bat away. He thought it was high, but it dropped into the zone, and he's rung up for out number 1.
Senior from the University of South Alabama, center fielder number 4, Ryan.
Center fielder Ryan Story steps to the plate now. Story had an RBI, a go-ahead RBI in a decisive 4-run 7th inning at Newmarket last night. And takes the ball down and away here. Story from South Alabama, 5'10", left-hander. One hit and 2 at-bats so far. Yeah, that got the scoring started in that 7th frame last night. Holds off but takes a strike on the outside corner. After Story's RBI, it was an RBI walk. I take that back, it was an RBI walk that Story got the game winner on. Then run scored on a pass ball and 2 wild pitches. There's a swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2 for Story. Ball and 2 strikes. Hensley deals, and just missing outside. 2-2 now. Getting the win last night was the other Brown pitcher for the Bandits, Moses Brown. 2-2, cut on and missed. Hensley throws a fastball right past Story. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for the Waynesboro hurler.
University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, second base.
Now it's Joe Jakonski.
Number 3, Joe Jakonski.
Left-handed hitting Jakonski from North Carolina. 6-foot left-hander. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball to Jakonski. 4 for 8 so far. A couple of RBIs. Up and away, now 2-0. 1-0 Waynesboro on a Luis Ramirez 2-out home run in the top of the first. Has got the scoring started here tonight. That misses. And it's now 3 balls, no strikes. Batters here at Woodstock have to battle with a setting sun. But tonight, like I said, a little thin overcast. Helps out a little bit tonight. 3-0. That's high and tight and a 4-pitch walk. So after Hensley struck out the first 2 batters he faced,
Now batting senior from Texas Wesleyan University.
He walks Jakonski on 4 straight.
Tomas Sanchez.
So that'll bring up Tomas Sanchez, the cleanup man and the right fielder. Tomas 1 for 9 on the season so far. Pitch is a breaking ball strike. Tomas, a Texas Wesleyan, 6'2" right-hander. 0-1 pitch. That's fouled straight back, and quickly 0-2. Two strikes to Sanchez, 2 down. Breaking ball in the dirt, caroms away, and Jankowski will head on down to second. Wild pitch for Hensley. And an RBI chance now for Tomas. Wild pitch. 1-2. Check of second. And now to the plate. Fastball high. 2-2. Tomas Sanchez. Hensley sets. Checks second. Now to the plate. Breaking ball that has bounced to the left side and into left field. Jankowski coming around third, getting waved home. The throw to the plate bounces twice. Sliding in safely is Jankowski. And Sanchez with an RBI to tie the game at 1. He moves down to second as the throw went through. So Jankowski
From the University of Oklahoma, pitcher,
scoring from second.
29, Scott Mudler.
And Wagner didn't get a great throw from left. A couple of hops in there. Don't know if he could have gotten Jakonski anyway. Sanchez with the hit in the RBI, so we're tied at 1. And with him moving on down to second, he's in scoring positions now. Scoring position now for the catcher, Scott Mudler. Mudler, a mighty hack, and comes up empty, 0-1. Mudler from Oklahoma, 6'1" lefty. Down a strike. And foul tips on something off speed. 0-2. So Sanchez hung in there. He was down 2 strikes. Mudler in 1 for 3. That was in game 1. And the loss to Harrisonburg on Thursday. Pitch just missed. Might have been a shade outside. Count goes to 1-2. Sanchez at second has his lead. Keeps inching a little more. Now settles. 1-2 pitch. Had a shot into center field on the run, and making the catch is Brown for the Generals. Hit right on the screws there by Mudler, but Brown cuts it off in the alleyway to end the inning. What a run for Woodstock. We're tied at 1 after 1 on Bandit ball. Top of the second, we got a 1-1 game between the Bandits and the Generals. 5, 6, and 7 here for the visitors. Jeremy Wagner, Vince Sabatino, and Julian Ujima.
Leading off the inning for the Generals, a senior from Towson University, left fielder number 35.
As
Jeremy
Dylan Brown goes back to
Wagner.
work. Jeremy Wagner, the left fielder. Wagner out of Towson, right-handed batter. Breaking ball, they appeal, no swing. Fouled off. 1-1. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at high heat. 1-2. Brown gets ahead. Wagner, 6 foot tall. Right-hander. Plays for the Tigers of Towson. 3 for 7 on the season so far. Down 1-2. Brown delivers and just missed a little bit inside. Lefty tried to tail it back over the inside corner, didn't get the call. Evens the count at 2-2. Nobody out here in the top of the second, a 1-1 game. Pitch a soft liner to first, grabbed there by Little, moving toward the line, and there's one down.
A batting junior from Fairmont State University, second baseman number 9, Vince Sabatino.
Here's the second baseman, Vince Sabatino. 5'11" righty from Fairmont State. Brown deals and a cut and a miss. 0-1. Sabatino 1 for 4 thus far on the season. Generals got a run in the first, a 2-out homer by Luis Ramirez. Woodstock, bottom of the first, a 2-out single by Tomas Sanchez. Appeal on a check swing, he went on a breaking ball. Sabatino couldn't hold up. And it's 0-2. Fastball high and away. Good location there by Brown, but Sabatino didn't chase. Ball and 2 strikes. Tall lefty for the Bandits. Kicks and deals. And Steve Reich 3 inside corner. Mudler was out of the crouch and firing that thing around before the umpire made the call, no doubt in his mind. Second strikeout for Brown.
Shortstop number 24, Julian Ujima.
As he hits the inside corner. 2 away. Now it's Julian Ujima, the shortstop. 5'10" right-hander from Felician out of New Jersey. And slow breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, 1. That's fouled off. And Brown ahead 0-2. Two strikes, 2 outs. Top of 2. Brown holds the glove up, covering just about all of his face, just enough to peek out and see the signs from his catcher. He deals up and in here. Ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on. And Brown kicks and deals. That's another foul ball. Percival and Strasburg out of the gates quickly here in the season. They're both 2-0. Culpeper and Newmarket 0-2. Everybody else is 1-1, including the 2 combatants here tonight. Again with a 1-2. Brown delivers and called a ball right at the knees. Ujima started, stopped, and good decision by him as he was deemed just a shade low. Evens the count at 2-2. That's fouled away on a fastball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ujima battling Dylan Brown. Southpaw deals. There's a foul ball again over our heads and out of play. Oh, I got somebody's automobile. Car is parked behind first base here. 2-2. Breaking ball. Ujima holds off. Count goes full. A little battle going on here with 2 outs in the second between Ujima and Dylan Brown from Old Dominion. Payoff pitch, and that's low, ball 4. So Ujima battles, gets a walk. He's aboard here with 2 down. Going to bring up the catcher, Chaz Harvey.
Now batting junior from Randolph-Macon College, catcher number 39, Chaz Harvey.
Harvey, 6'1" right-hander from Randolph-Macon College. And first pitch misses. Might have been a shade outside. Matty Holum, the skipper of the Generals. But he is not coaching third base. There's another ball low from Brown, and 2-0 now to Harvey. Lefty Brown comes set. He'll throw to first. Nearly threw it away. Little had to come way off the bag. Brown really telegraphed his move, so I'm guessing he has a better pickoff attempt in the bag. Just wanted to put that over there for show. 2-0. That is in the air to right field. Sanchez drifting in and toward the line. He's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. Nothing for Waynesboro, 1 left on. Middle of 2. 1-1 between the Generals and the River Bandits. Bottom of the second inning we go now, 1-1 between Waynesboro and Woodstock. 6, 7, and 8, Caleb Sturdivant, Morgan Little, and Derek Bermudez hitting for the Bandits. Going up against Connor Hensley.
Freshman out of the University of Pittsburgh, left fielder number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
Here's Sturdivant, left-handed batter from Pitt, standing 5'10", and takes inside. Sturdivant 1 for 4 on the season with an RBI. That was back on Thursday. And he's hit by a pitch. Hensley working inside again. And got a piece of him. So Sturdivant's aboard to lead off the second inning. We'll bring up Morgan Little, the first baseman. Little out of St. Bonaventure. Left-handed batter, 6'4", high chopper, but glove there by the big first baseman McCoy. Throws to second for one, relay to first. Did he get on the bag? He did, just in time. A 3-6-3 double play. Boy, McCoy cool there at first. He didn't get back on the bag as the throw was coming, but he had time to make the catch and look down and find the base before Little got there. So 2 erased right there. First pitch swinging here is Derek Bermudez to center. And that's the inning. A line drive right to the center fielder Brown. Man got on, but wiped out with a double play and then a screamer to center. And that's a quick second inning for the Bandits. 1-1 as we head to the third. We go to the top of the third inning now for Waynesboro. Tied at 1. 9-1-2. Alex Miller, Jason Brown, Alex McCoy for Waynesboro. Dylan Brown out for his third inning of work for the Bandits. And first pitch swinging, hit hard at first. A one-hopper grabbed there by Little off the bat of Alex Miller. Goes to the bag himself. One away. One pitch. One out.
Number 6, Jason Brown.
Here's Jason Brown. Grounded out to third his first time up. As we get Brown v. Brown again. Brown, Maryland Eastern Shore out of Denton, Maryland. And takes the ball low. corners in for Woodstock. Off-speed pitch, that misses downstairs as well. 2 balls, no strikes. 1-1. Here in the third, Luis Ramirez, solo shot for Waynesboro. Tomas Sanchez, RBI hit for the Bandits. Here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1. A little bit of a breeze here that's blowing out toward left center. Feels like left center here. Batter wants time, doesn't get it. Instead, hits a line drive. Bermudez down on a knee to his left to snag that one and take a hit away from Jason Brown. He stung that. But within the range of Bermudez. 2 gone. Couple of well-hit balls by the Generals here, but both of them outs. Here's Alex McCoy, went down looking in the first inning. First pitch swinging, and that's a base hit. No doubt about that one. Into center field. Second hit of the game for the Generals. Yes, everything's been squared up this inning pretty much. Speaking of squaring it up, that's what Luis Ramirez did in the first inning. Home run to the deepest part of the park, 378 in left center field. It's deep on the edges here, 340 down both lines, and it's 372 to straightaway right. Brown deals, Ramirez grounds it up the middle and into center field. Another hit, back-to-back with 2 outs. 2 for 2 is Ramirez. And he's focused in. Now it's Danny Garcia, the DH. Grounded to the first baseman his last time up. Now from the 378 mark in left center to the 372 sign and straightaway right, the fence shoots straight across. It doesn't bow out. So it's just 338 straightaway center. 2 on, 2 outs, and there's a strike. Lefty Dylan Brown to the left-handed hitting Danny Garcia out of Barry University from Miami Shores, Florida. One strike pitch. Hums one in there again, 0-2. Brown ready. And deals. Strike 3 on another fastball. He threw 3 fastballs right past Garcia, and he didn't offer at any of them. That's the inning. 2 hits for Waynesboro, 2 left on. 2.5 done, 1-1. Generals and River Bandits. Underway here in the third inning. Number 9 hitter Preston Joy missed a bunt. So it's 0-1 for the shortstop out of Valdosta State. And he looks at strike 2 from Connor Hensley. 1-1 as we play here in the last of the third. Hensley ready and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball. And Joy down on strikes. Third K for Hensley.
Designated hitter number 8, Hunter Smith.
Back to the top now for the DH, Hunter Smith. He struck out looking in the first inning. And he takes a fastball high. Third baseman Ramirez is in at the edge of the grass at third. 1-0. Chopped off the plate, but that goes foul. Other games going on tonight. Purcellville leads at Strasburg 1-0. They're in the third. Bottom 3 at Front Royal Newmarket trailing the Cardinals 1-0. 1-1 pitch. That's upstairs, 2-1. Harrisonburg and Charlottesville 2-2. Top of the third in Winchester, it's Covington 2-0 over the Royals. And nothing posted yet from Culpeper and Stanton. That was a 7:30 start. Trying to hold off on a breaking ball, and Smith did not. 2-2. Who knows? Maybe they had rain down in Stanton. Still listed as pregame on our out-of-town scoreboard. 2-2 now to Hunter. Hit hard on the ground, but scooped up there at short nicely. Ujima over to first. 2 away. I want to bring up Ryan Story, the center fielder. He went down swinging in the first inning.
Batting center fielder number 4, Ryan Story.
Mike Bocock, the skipper of the River Bandits, he's down at third base. He shows bunt, gets a bunt down. Good one, third base side. Fielded, throw, not in time. Great bunt by Ryan Story. From here, looked like it was right on the line. Ramirez did all he could, bare hand grab, but not a chance to get the speedy Story. And there is hit number 2 for Woodstock. And it saves a swing for Joe Jakonski. Jakonski from UNC. Throw to first. Story back in. Jakonski out of Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. Off speed, catches the outside corner, 0-1. Jakonski walked and scored in the first. Hensley sets and deals. That's in the dirt, knocked down by the catcher, but enough for Story to head on down to second, and another wild pitch. Not a great stop by Harvey. Backhanded it instead of dropping down. But again, I'm not at an angle where I can see. Maybe it was too far away from him, but looked like he didn't get the feet shifted to get in front and block. 1-1 delivery is high. 2-1 now. A chance for the Bandits to go ahead here with 2 outs. 2-1. Hensley checks second. And to the plate. Misses upstairs, 3-1. Three and one. Ball is in the pitch. Popped up left side. Foul territory. Looks like it's going to be room over there for the third baseman. Drifting back toward the line, but making the catch, Ramirez, to end the inning. Man left at second. We head to the fourth. 1-1 between Waynesboro and Woodstock. Bandits and Generals tied at 1 as we go to the fourth inning. Jeremy Wagner, the number 5 hitter, leading off for Waynesboro. First pitch swinging, foul tip into the mid of Mudler. I want to call him Mulder. Mudler. I'll get it by the end of the season. Dylan Brown, the lefty from Old Dominion, deals. Breaking ball in the dirt. 1-1. Jeremy Wagner lined out to the first baseman his first trip. He was leading off the second then. He's leading off the fourth now. That's fouled away. 1-2. Wagner out of Towson, but he's a Virginian from Crozet outside of Charlottesville. One, two, and off speed up and away. Two balls, two strikes. There's Brown. Delivers, it's fouled back. Count holds at 2-2 to Jeremy Wagner. Pitch by Brown, that's low. Count goes full. Payoff pitch coming, and that is low and inside. And Wagner aboard.
Batting, second baseman, number 9.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Sabatino.
Going to bring up Vince Sabatino, the second baseman, down looking in the second. Here's a pitch and a bunt. Good one, first base side. Fielded there. Bobbled there. No play. It's going to be a close one there. Good bunt. Brown, the pitcher, couldn't get to it. Little had to come in.
Batting shortstop, number 24, Julian Ujima.
Yeah, I think that's a hit. It was going to be a sacrifice, but I think his speed would have beaten it out. Even if Little fields cleanly. That was an excellent bunt. It puts 2 on with nobody out. So Sabatino, that's 4 hits now for Waynesboro, and they're bunting again. This one is back toward the mound, fielded there by Brown. Throws on. Oh, and our second baseman, Jakonski, got stepped on. It went in and out of the glove. And he got stepped on as the throw was into the runner, Ujima. And he's in some pain. Stepped right on the hand. On the throw. Sacrifice and an E on the throw. All right, so now the bases are loaded with nobody out. So we'll give Ujima a sacrifice, but he reaches on the error. And he's going to get a little medical attention now. That was the glove side. Like I said, the throw went into the runner. And Kerry Jakonski reaching for it. He had to go into his glove. But as Ujima was coming by, he stepped on it, totally accidental, because he was going for the bag. And a metal cleat into the hand is never fun. Jakonski, he's okay. Looks like he's going to stay in. Okay, being a relative term. Good enough to stay in, we'll say. But now the bases are loaded with nobody out after the Bandits unable to execute on a couple of bunts. So Generals at every base with nobody out. Here's Chaz Harvey, the catcher. Fly to right first time up. Corners are in. Their double play depth up the middle. They'll take a twin killing. And trying to score 4 was Chaz Harvey with a mighty swing, came up empty. Harvey out of Randolph-Macon from Nellysford, Virginia. 0-1. And fastball, strike 2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Dylan Brown works. 0-2, strike 3 called. Inside corner, Harvey started and stopped, but it was called strike 3.
Now batting right fielder, number 2, Alex Miller.
So now 1 down, and a ground ball could get Brown out of the inning. 4th strikeout for Dylan. He's working from the stretch. Here's Alex Miller, grounded to first, his first time up. Fouled away. Waynesboro's right fielder, Alex Miller from Mid-American Christian, comes from Plant City, Florida. Swing and a miss, high fastball. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Brown pauses and pitches, and a chopper back to the mound. Brown catches, goes home for 1. Relay to first is low, but scooped up there, but no, safe is the call. Great play there by Little to go down and dig that throw out from Mudler.
Batting center fielder number 6.
But Miller was able to beat it out by a whisker. But Brown got the lead man at the plate, so Wagner erased. The second out of the inning stays bases loaded. But 2 down, here's Jason Brown. Grounded to third, lined out to third. Pitch. That's upstairs. One-0 pitch. And, didn't get the call. Don't know where that one was. Looked like it was right at the knees. Again, can't see the corners from where we sit. So now 2-0. Big jump off a third. Now retreating as Brown wasn't bothered by that. Fouled back by Jason Brown. Brown v. Brown. Sounds like a divorce case. 2-1, 2 out. Bases full of Generals here in the top of the fourth in a 1-1 game. 2-1. Brown kicks and deals. Brown swings and lifts one. A lazy fly ball to center going back is Story. He'll come in, though, and have plenty of time to make the catch. And what a battle there for Dylan Brown. Got out of the jam. Bases loaded, nobody out. Nobody scores for Waynesboro. It's still a 1-1 game as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Big escape back there by Dylan Brown in the top of the fourth inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. He got a strikeout, comebacker, and then a fly ball to center. Comes out unscathed. Tomas Sanchez, first pitch swinging this one high to right field, foul territory, but that'll get out of play. There is some room in foul ground down the right field line because the bullpen is in play for the visitors down on the right side. Not as much foul territory on the left side. Sanchez holds off on a high fastball. They appeal, no swing. Tomas, an RBI single, got the Bandits run back in the first. Tomas, Texas Wesleyan out of DeWitt, Virginia, awaits the 1-1, another fastball high. Nobody throwing yet for the Generals, and there is some tossing for the Bandits down in their pen. 2-1 to Sanchez. Breaking ball, called a strike, and some complaints from the River Bandits as they thought a couple of borderline pitches didn't go their way. Well, they were in the field, and that one did look a little bit low to Tomas, but he'll have to go back to work at 2-2. Hensley delivers, and Sanchez takes strike 3 on the outside corner. One gone.
Batting catcher number 29, Scott.
Here's Scotty Mudler, catcher. Smoked one into center field, but it was chased down by Jason Brown in the left center alley. Left-handed batting, Mudler takes a strike on the inside. Mudler out of Oklahoma, hails from Johns Creek, Georgia. 0-1. Hensley misses downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 1-1 game here in the last of the 4th. One pitch. That's outside. 2-1 now to the Bandits' backstop. Two balls, 1 strike. Oh, Mudler chased a high fastball. That was up and out of the zone, trying to launch it up onto the hill. Two and two. Hensley delivers. That's a breaking ball down. Count goes full. Connor Hensley from Seminole State College. Gets ready with a 3-2 offering. Scott Mudler on the way. Mudler skies it foul and out of play. And not much foul territory around the plate either. Still holds at 3-2. 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Hensley has a sign. And to the plate. That's low, ball 4. And Mudler aboard with 1 out. Second walk by Hensley.
Number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
He's also hit a batter. The man entering the box right now, Caleb Sturdivant, back in the 2nd inning. Sturdivant out of Pittsburgh. First pitch swinging, hits one to center field. Back on it, Brown. He has plenty of room. And there's 2 gone. And as I mentioned earlier, that's where the short porch is, 338. But balls don't fly out of here. If anything, high fly balls towards center tend to get knocked down. There always seems to be an air current coming off that hill. Your best chance is to hit line drives. As Hensley tosses to first. Line drives will get out of here better than, like I said, the towering fly balls towards center. Now still, if you hit it well, it's going to go. But not too often do pop-ups just barely drop over the fence out there. There's a called strike 1 to Morgan Little. Bouncing to a 3-6-3 double play last time up. Little from St. Bonaventure, but his home is Kaiser, West Virginia. That's in the dirt. Skips past Harvey. Down to second goes Mudler. That's a wild pitch. The 3rd uncorked by Hensley tonight. And the one in the 1st inning hurt him because Right after that, Tomas Sanchez singled in Joe Jakonski. We'll see if Morgan Little can replicate that here. Ball and a strike, 2 down. Tie game here in the 4th. That's way outside, 2-1. Right-hander throwing for the Bandits. Looks like Jackson Rogers. Yep. 2-1. Hensley delivers. Popped up, back of the plate. But again, not much room there, and that's out of play. 2-2. Morgan Little 0 for his first 8. Boy, hit number 1 would be fine right here. Two. Setting the pitch. That's way outside. Count goes full. Three-two. Couple of no's from Hensley. Now has the pitch he wants. Sets, looks at second and out of the plate. And breaking ball misses outside. Hensley thought he had it, but called ball 4, his second walk of the inning.
Now batting third baseman,
As Little
number
reaches,
16,
and that'll bring up
Bermudez.
Derek Bermudez. He lined out to center field his first time up. Bermudez, 6-foot righty from Nova Southeastern, hometown Miramar, Florida. And that's way high. Bermudez 0 for 3 on the season so far. Pitch. Swing and a foul tip. 1-1. Two on for Woodstock here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-1 our score. Hensley sets and deals. Breaking ball, misses. Down and outside, 2-1. Looks like some activity is going to begin for Waynesboro in their bullpen. 2-1. There's a bouncing ball to the left side. Past the diving shortstop Ujima into left field. Rounding third, coming in to score is Scott Mudler, and the Bandits take the lead. A 2-out hit by Derek Bermudez, and it's 2-1 Woodstock.
Now batting shortstop, number 10, Preston Joy.
So Bermudez puts one into the hole left side. Mudler scores without a throw. And it's 2-1 for the River Bandits, and a meeting on the mound. They have just started throwing down in the bullpen. So Hensley remains with 2 outs, 2 men on. So 2 walks have hurt him in this inning. And the Bandits take advantage. Bermudez, first hit of the season, first RBI. And the inning continues now for Preston Joy, the shortstop. Struck out leading off the 3rd. And takes an off-speed pitch down and away, 1-0. Now step off. Back on is Hensley. Joy cuts and misses. He's trying to drive that one. Came up empty, 1-1. Left-handed batting, Preston Joy. Valdosta State from Valdosta, Georgia. There's a bouncing ball up the middle. That will be gloved there nicely by the shortstop. And Ujima throws him out at first. Good play by Ujima up the middle. Right around the bag to make that play and getting Joy at first to end the inning. But Woodstock gets one. As we head to the fifth, Bandits 2, Generals 1.
Alexander McCoy.
We go to the fifth inning and a new pitcher on for Woodstock as Jackson Rogers gets the call. Newcomer for the Bandits, 5'8" right-hander from Bridgewater. He's out of Heathville, Virginia. And he comes on here on the top of the fifth inning, facing 2, 3, and 4. And Alex McCoy, the number 2 hitter and first baseman, fouls it back, 0-1. Strikeout looking and a single for McCoy. Maryland Eastern Shore out of Salisbury, Maryland. Pitch. Low and away. 4 innings for Dylan Brown. One run, it was earned, 4 hits. 1-1 pitch. Curveball, beauty in there for a strike. 2 walks from Brown and 4 strikeouts. Turns it over now to Jackson Rogers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Righty deals and fastball misses outside. Two and 2. Foul ball back on a fastball. Right-hander getting loose for Waynesboro. And can't catch the number. 2-2. Fouled back. Hey, today is the 3rd of June. We got some history notes, including today in 1888. 1888, where Casey at the Bat was first printed in the San Francisco Examiner. Ernest Lawrence Thayer, the author. Two-two. Pitch coming. And misses. An off-speed pitch. 3-2 now to McCoy. Comes the payoff. On the ground towards second. Fielded there by Jakonski. Over to first. And one down in the 5th inning.
Now batting third baseman number 22, Luis Ramirez.
All right, here's Luis Ramirez. Home run and a single. And a batting Ramirez from Bloomfield. Off-speed pitch low. He's out of Teaneck, New Jersey. Bandits are going to pinch up the middle on Ramirez. 1-0. And he flares that one into center field, down for a base hit. It's a 3-hit night for Luis Ramirez. That was in on the hands, but he muscles it into right center field. He has 3 of the Generals' 5 hits. And bring up Danny Garcia, the DH. Grounded to first and struck out looking. Left-handed batting Garcia. Late swing, fouls it off the fence in front of the Bandits' dugout third base side. 0-1. Some clouds moving in. Runner goes. Pitch is a ball. Throw. First for Ramirez. Ball and a strike. Rogers delivers. Down and in. 2-1 now. One out. Man at second. That is shot into left field. That'll be down for a base hit. Ramirez rounding third. Gets held up. And it's first and third. Back-to-back hits.
Number 35, Jeremy Wagner.
As men at the corners here for Waynesboro. That's a left fielder, Jeremy Wagner. Line to first and walked. Wagner out of Towson. He is the son of former major leaguer Billy Wagner. And looks at a breaking ball outside. One-0. Runner at first goes. Pitch is fouled off to the right side. Evens the count of 1-1. So Wagner, quite a few sons of former major leaguers we've had come through over the years. 1-1 pitch, not going this time. Bouncing ball to third. Glove there by Bermudez. Goes to second for one. Relay to first will not be in time. And we got a tie game at 2-2. Throw was a bit wide there
Baseman number 9, Vince Sabatino.
by Bermudez to Jakonski. But Wagner with good speed probably beats it out anyway. But he gets the RBI, ties the game at 2. And with 2 down, Vince Sabatino comes to the plate. Strikeout looking and a bunt single. Pitch just missed. Might have been a shade outside. Muddler held it there for the umpire to take a good look at. Hey, more history today. In 1902, Cardinals pitcher Mike O'Neill hit the first pinch hit grand slam ever in the majors. 1-0. Breaking ball, pretty for a strike. 1-1. And he also became the first pitcher in the National League to hit a 20th century grand slam. That was, again, 1902. Rogers deals and high heat. Sabatino comes up empty, 1-2. Sabatino from Fairmont State, from Fairmont, West Virginia. One-two pitch, and strike 3 called. A little bit of a late call by the umpire, but he ultimately rings up Sabatino to end the inning. But Waynesboro gets 1. We're tied up at 2, middle of 5 here in Woodstock. Well, we're tied up again 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the order here for Woodstock as Hunter Smith, the DH, leads off, followed by Ryan Story and Joe Jakonski. They're facing a new pitcher now. It is Gary Schreiber, 6'1" righty from Hill Junior College. He's out of Houston, and he is a side armor. And after ball 1, deals a breaking ball that Smith swings over top of. 1-1. Smith, a strikeout looking and a ground to short. Another off speed in there for a strike. So Connor Hensley done after 4 innings, allowed 3 hits. A couple of runs, both earned. Hurt himself with a couple of wild pitches both times. That one breaks just low. 2-2. 3 walks allowed by Hensley. Hit a batter. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Well hit on the run. Miller going back, reaches up. Nope, not going to get there. Ball is all the way to the wall. Looks like a triple coming for Smith. He's digging for third. Here comes the relay. Nah, they will hold on to it. And a stand-up triple for Hunter Smith the other way. I think the ball kind of faded back on Miller
Number 4, Ryan Story.
as he was in the alleyway and had to veer back. The ball had some tail on it. Just like that, Woodstock gets the go-ahead run at third base with nobody out. Here's Ryan Story, a strikeout and a bunt single. Cuts and misses there. 0-1. So Hunter with a base hit, a triple. There's a little flare into left center, down for a base hit, and just like that, the Bandits are back on top. Ryan Story with the RBI. His second run driven in on the year, and
Now batting,
Woodstock back on top.
Number 3, Joe Jakonski.
Two-hit night for Story. And here's Jakonski now. Looks at strike one. Walk and a pop to the third baseman in foul territory. Runner goes at first. Pitch is a strike. Throw down to second. Scoop, tag, got him. Close play down there at second, but quick there with the tag was Ujima, and Story erased as Harvey guns it down to get Story. Close play at second, but goes against the Bandits. So runner erased, nobody on now, and swinging away, and a shot into left center, pretty well hit, but glove there by Brown. And two gone. Jakonski gave it a ride.
Now batting, right fielder, number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
To about the warning track out there. There's Tomas Sanchez now hitting with two out, nobody on. The Bandits up 3-2. Swinging away, Sanchez high, deep to right center. Looks like it's room out there, and under it and making the catch is Miller in the right center alley to end it. But Woodstock gets a run. Smith with the triple, Story with the RBI single, and they're back on top, 3-2. We've played 5 here in Woodstock between the Bandits and the Generals. All right, River Bandits back ahead after 5, 3-2 our score.
Leading off the top of the sixth
Jackson
inning,
Rogers going back to the hill.
Generals shortstop number 24, Julian.
And here in the top of the sixth, 7, 8, 9 for the Generals. Julian Ujima, Chaz Harvey, Alex Miller. Shortstop Ujima, a walk, and reached on an error on a sacrifice bunt. And he leads off here in the sixth inning. Rogers deals, and a fastball strike at the knees. Ujima from Felician fouls it back. Oh and 2. 6 hits for Waynesboro, 5 for Woodstock. Generals have stranded 7, including the bases loaded in the fourth. They had them full with nobody out, got no runs. Here's a foul ball off to the right side. Bandits wearing their orange uniforms tonight, orange tops that is, white numbers and letters with green trim, white pants, socks are orange, caps are green on top with the orange bill. There's a chopper foul at the plate. You know, Waynesboro wears their navy blue uniforms, Waynesboro in script, across the chest in white, little red trim, gray pants, red socks, tri-colored hats. Mostly blue, but a white front panel and a red bill. 0-2 wave and a miss. Good pitch there by Rogers. Just off the plate that Ujima could only try to foul off, and he couldn't. Second strikeout for Rogers, and one gone here in the sixth. Now it's a catcher, Chaz Harvey. He's flied to right and struck out looking. That was a big strikeout looking because that was in the fourth inning when the Generals had loaded them up with no outs. There was a there was a walk, a bunt single. It actually was juggled by the first baseman Little. There's a ball up and away. But ruled a bunt single. It was close. It was a very good bunt. But Little couldn't find the handle, and then Ujima with a sacrifice, but he reached on a throwing error. Here's a 1-0, and Rogers blows it right by him. Harvey from Randolph-Macon. One. Fouled it off really late on it. One and 2. Jackson Rogers from Bridgewater comes set and delivers. And strike 3 called at the knees. Take that back. That was a pinch hitter, Parker Stroh, was at the plate. Apologies for that. Parker Stroh, he's 37, hitting for number 39, Chaz Harvey. So apologies for that. So Parker Stroh from Southern Indiana is rung up for out number 2. First pitch swinging here, a little bouncer to short. Throw to first, bang, bang play. Out is the call. As Alex Miller called out on a bang, bang play at first as Joy throws him out. Waynesboro didn't like the call. But 3 up, 3 down for Jackson Rogers on the hill. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-2. Woodstock leads Waynesboro. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bandits
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning
with a
for
3-2 lead.
Bandits, number 29, Scott Mudler.
And it'll be 5, 6, and 7. Scott Mudler, Caleb Sturdivant, Morgan Little coming to the plate. Mudler lined to center and walked. Scored a run back in the 4th inning. Pitch is down low from Gary Schreiber. Out for his 2nd inning of work. Side armor deals and misses downstairs. 2-0. Left-hander warming up for Woodstock. That's Cole Stam getting loose. 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball, misses outside. 3-0. Scotty Mudler, Oklahoma. Takes the strike. 3-1. Three-one pitch coming. And that's outside, ball 4. And the leadoff man is on again for the Bandits. Here in the 6th inning.
Number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
Caleb Sturdivant 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the 2nd, fly to center in the 4th. Shows bunt, takes outside. And more history today. 1907, another Cardinals pitcher, Stoney McGlynn, pitched both games of a doubleheader against the Reds. Won the opener, lost the nightcap. 1-0. Not showing bunt, missing low and away. 2-0 now to Sturdivant. Today, a 1918 Dutch Leonard of the Red Sox pitched his 2nd career no-hitter against the Tigers. 2-0. Breaking ball called a strike. Side armor Schreiber. Caleb Sturdivant from Pittsburgh out of Stevens, Pennsylvania. Today in 1932, Lou Gehrig hit 4 consecutive home runs and narrowly missed a 5th. Tony Lazzeri also hit for the cycle as the Yankees outslugged the A's 20-13. Pitch is inside. 3-1 now to Sturdivant. The Yanks set a major league record that day with total bases with 50, and both teams set a still standing record for extra bases with 41. Breaking ball catches the corner, 3-2. Full count, nobody out. Mudler leads at first base. Pitch in the dirt. Back-to-back walks. And runners are at first and second with nobody out. And they're giving a sign down to the bullpen to hurry up and get ready. And a meeting on the mound. So 2 on with nobody out for the Bandits, leading at 3-2, and looking to do some more damage with Morgan Little coming up. A few more history notes today. 1971, Ken Holtzman of the Cubs pitched his 2nd career no-hitter. He beat the Reds. Today in 1978, Davey Johnson became the first major leaguer to hit 2 pinch-hit grand slams in one season. He was with the Phillies at the time, did it against the Dodgers. Today in 1995, Pedro Martinez of the Expos pitched 9 perfect innings against the Padres. The game was still tied. He gave up a double to Bip Roberts in the 10th, but the Expos went on to win it 1-0. Martinez became the 2nd pitcher after Harvey Haddix to have a perfect game broken up in extras. All right, back to it here. Morgan Little steps in. Left-handed batter, squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes low and away. First and second, nobody out. Little was bounced into a double play and walked. Corners are coming in here for Waynesboro. Schreiber ready and to the plate. Not showing bunt, taking a strike is Morgan Little out of St. Bonaventure. Schreiber pauses, looks at second again, and now to the plate. That's outside. 2-1 now. Looks like Little is in swing mode, has only shortened up in the first pitch. And a balk was called. Runners are moving up. And I didn't see what he did, but the umpire's going to not address the pitcher, but address the manager, Matty Holum. And I'm not sure what he did. But it wasn't a matter of coming to a stop. Maybe he did a double clutch coming to the set. Not sure, but the base umpire saw it, and everybody moves up a base. So now it's second and third with nobody out. Infield comes in for Waynesboro. That pitch catches the inside corner. Makes it 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Schreiber deals. Breaking ball is low. Full count now. And man in the bullpen for Waynesboro getting ready in a hurry. 3-2 pitch coming. Schreiber deals. And breaking ball down and in, and they are full. Bases loaded with nobody out here in the sixth. 3 straight walks. And that is going to be it. As Garrick Schreiber is done. He'll leave the bases loaded, and his successor will try to get out of this jam while the Bandits are hoping to break this one open. 3-2 Woodstock. Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Waynesboro goes to the bullpen, and they call on Tyler Cerrone to try and get out of this jam. Cerrone from New Jersey Tech, 5'9" right-hander out of Midland Park, New Jersey. And he comes in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Woodstock looking to put a crooked number up on the board. They lead it 3-2. Here's Derek Bermudez. He's already driven in a run. Back in the fourth inning. Pitch. Bermudez takes a strike on the outside corner. Bermudez from Nova Southeastern. Right-handed batter. Infield corners are in. They're kind of halfway up the middle. That's fouled off. And it's 0-2. Waynesboro blew a bases-loaded no-out situation in the fourth. Woodstock has them full here in the sixth. Waynesboro got nothing in their half. See what the Bandits can do. Bermudez down 2 strikes. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad ball. That was up in the zone. It was a fastball up above the letters. And a first out. As Cerrone gets a strikeout. Now it's a shortstop, Preston Joy. Valdosta State left-handed batter, 0 for 2. And takes high, ball 1. Right around twilight here. Sky not quite all the way dark. Sometimes that is a factor here on fly balls this time of night here at Woodstock. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Lights, for the most part, pretty good. Hey, there's our drone. Wave at the drone. One on one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cerrone deals. Here's a chopper, right side. Gloved on the backhand, knocked down. Nobody to cover first. Don't know if they would have got him anyway as McCoy came in, tried to backhand that chopper to the right side. And coming across to score is Mudler, and it's now 4-2.
Number 8, Hunter Smith.
Plus nobody covered. So it's now 4-2. That's going to be an infield single and an RBI for Joy. Now Hunter Smith, he chased a high heater, fouled it straight back. So just a little chopper to the right side. Cerrone, the pitcher, couldn't get to it. McCoy, all he could do was come in and try to make a backhand. He got his glove on it, but couldn't get it securely. There's a pitch upstairs, 1-1. And if he gloves it, his only play is home. I know that's what he was thinking. But after he didn't get it on the first try, looked to first and nobody was there. Second baseman didn't cover. Here's a pop-up. If I really wanted it, I could go get that. If I'd hustled. But I didn't hustle. You didn't hustle either, MK. All right, bases loaded, 1 out. Double play depth up the middle, corners in for Waynesboro. 4-2 the lead. Smith tripled in the 5th and scored. Awaits the 1-2. And that's high. That infield single raises the total to 6 for Woodstock tonight. 4 runs on 6 hits. Cerrone with the 2-2. Smith hammers one to right center. That is deep. To the track, to the wall, it's gone! A grand slam home run for Hunter Smith. A line drive that just got over the fence in right center. And the Bandits have broken it open with a 5-run inning. It's now 8-2. That was a laser to right center field. And a grand slam for Hunter Smith. He's got a home run and a triple tonight. And an 8-2 lead. Sturdivant, Little, and Joy score ahead of him. It's now Woodstock 8, Waynesboro 2. A low line drive over the low fence in right center. 1 ball to Ryan Story, now a strike called. Story's 2 for 3, a couple of singles and an RBI. So the first home run of the season for Woodstock is a grand slam. 2-1 now to Ryan Story. And that misses high. 3-1 now. So a 5-run inning. That's high ball 4. Third time that Story has reached tonight. And the inning continues here for Joe Jakonski, the second baseman.
Joe Jakonski.
A walk, pop to third, and a fly to center. High chopper to second, could be 2. Sabatino goes to second for 1. Relay to first, not in time. That was a high bouncer out in front of the plate. And held up long enough for Jakonski to get down the line. So they get Story at second. And it goes 4-6. 2 gone. Ninth man to hit this inning, Tomas Sanchez. One for 3, RBI single in the first. And looks at a pitch low and away. More history today. In 2003, Sammy Sosa ejected in the first inning of the Cubs game against Tampa Bay. Umpires found cork in his shattered bat. Throw to first, back in Jakonski. Bottom of the 6th, 8-2 Woodstock. One-0 pitch, that's high. Today in 2004, 45-year-old Julio Franco hit a grand slam, becoming the oldest major leaguer to do that. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Today in 2008, Randy Johnson moved into second place on the all-time strikeout leaderboard, passing Roger Clemens. He would not catch Nolan Ryan, however. Another throw to first. Two-one. Cerrone deals. And that's high to Sanchez. Now 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And that's ball 4 high. Another walk. That's 5 in the inning. Second by Cerrone. And now here's Scott Mudler. He led off this 6th inning with a free pass. First and second, 2 down. Mudler's walked twice, line to center. And there's a strike. One strike. Cerrone sets, deals. That is inside. 1-1. 8-2 Bandits. One, that is chopped right back to the mound. Cerrone fields and throws, and that's the inning. But a big one for Woodstock. They get 5. 4 coming on one swing by Hunter Smith. And after 6 complete, it's Woodstock 8, Waynesboro 2. Going to the 7th inning now. Woodstock on top of Waynesboro 8-2. And a new pitcher for Woodstock. It's Cole Stam. Left-hander from Randolph-Macon out of Locust Hill, Virginia. Stam took the loss in game 1. Went just a third of an inning but gave up 3 hits and 2 runs. He'll try to hold it right here. Facing the top of the order for Waynesboro. Jason Brown, Alex McCoy, Luis Ramirez due up for the Generals. Brown 0 for 2, or excuse me, 0 for 3.
7th inning for the Generals, number 6, Jason Brown.
Jason Brown, Maryland Eastern Shore. (8-2) Woodstock here in the 7th. Cole Stam ready and deals. Showing bunt. Going for it, missing it, Jason Brown. Today in 2017, Edinson Volquez of the Marlins threw a no-hitter at the Diamondbacks. He faced the minimum. He walked 2, but they were both erased on double plays. Stam with the 0-1. That's too high. Now he almost left the game after the first batter. He collided with Ray Fuentes at first base, turned his ankle, but he stayed in there. Finished his masterpiece. 1-1. That is laced down the left field line, but hooking foul. And today in 2017, Albert Pujols hit his 16th career home run, becoming the 9th player to reach that mark. There you go. Some history notes from this third day of June down through the years. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball into shallow center field coming on, and Story makes the catch on the run. And 1 gone here in the 7th.
Number 34, Alexander McCoy.
Now it's Alex McCoy, struck out looking, singled, grounded to second. McCoy also from Maryland Eastern Shore. Eight-2 Bandits here in the 7th inning. And Stam starts him with a strike. Oh, 1. Pitch is high. 1-1. Those of you watching the live stream, our camera in the affixed location above us where we sit right here at the press box. A little bit of a different look. 1-1. It's at the knees for a strike. We do not have a press box behind home plate, which is why you have the angle that you see right here. So we don't have the multiple cameras available to us yet. 1-2. Foul ball. Now, we have tried setting up the camera behind home plate, but early in the game, first few innings, you're looking right into the sun, so you can't see anything anyway. And we can't really get high enough to show you if we could put a camera high enough behind home plate. Can't do that, so camera angle is a low one. Pitch in the dirt. McCoy chased it. Tagged out by Mudler. 2 gone.
Number 22, Luis.
So Stam gets McCoy to chase. And there's 2 down. So that explains the camera angle that you see, those of you who are watching. Here's Luis Ramirez having a 3-for-3 game. Home run in the first and single since then. He scored both runs. And looks at an off-speed pitch for a strike. Ramirez, Bloomfield College out of New Jersey. 0-1. Chopper foul. Third base side. Quickly 0-2 for Cole Stam. Third pitcher of the night for the Bandits. Oh, 2. That's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lefty Stam ready. And to the plate. And another hit for Luis Ramirez. Just served that into right field. He's got a 4-for-4 game. Have a day.
Number 17, Danny.
4 of the 7 hits for Waynesboro by Luis Ramirez. Now it's Danny Garcia, the DH. He's 1 for 3. Lefty-lefty matchup here, and Cole Stam misses high for a ball. Checking out of town. Down at Strasburg, the Express Trail, Purcellville in the bottom of the 7th, 6-2. Here's a high hopper to short coming in. Nice play on the short hop by Joy. And a fire to first base to get Garcia. That was a high bouncer. And Joy came running in and played that on the short hop beautifully. And fired a strike to first. Super play there. One hit, one left on. Time to stretch. Middle of 7. 8-2 Bandits over the Generals. Bottom of the 7th, Bandits leading at 8-2. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Due up, Caleb Sturdivant, Morgan Little, Derek Bermudez. And a new pitcher on for Waynesboro. It is Nick Berryman, 6'3" righty from Allegheny Community College. And a swing and a miss by Sturdivant. He's reached by a walk, and he was hit by a pitch. Also fly to center field, so 0 for 1 for Sturdivant from University of Pittsburgh. 0-1. And takes inside. 1 ball and a strike. So Woodstock breaks it open in the 6th inning. They loaded the bases with nobody out. Got an infield single from Preston Joy. Then the grand slam by Hunter Smith. A line drive to right center field. Just did clear the barrier. 1-1. Off speed on the inside corner for a strike. 1-2. Mentioned about Waynesboro loading the bases with nobody out in the 4th inning, but Dylan Brown battled out of it. Didn't allow a run to score. That was huge at that point. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball from Berryman. And Sturdivant swings through it. 1 gone here in the Bandits half of the 7th inning.
Now batting number 20, Morgan.
Here's Morgan Little. First baseman 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play and then walked twice. And ball 1. Mentioned Percival leading Strasburg. Let's see what else is going on around the league. Bottom 8 at Bing Crosby. Front Royal leads Newmarket 6-2. In Charlottesville, it's Harrisonburg 4-2 over the Tom Sox. Top 8 in Winchester. Royals lead the Lumberjacks of Covington 8-6. Look out. Smoked off the fence in front of us. Kicked up some dirt and gravel. Berryman with a breaking ball misses low. And bottom four in Stanton Culpeper up 7-1 over the Braves. So the Cavaliers trying to notch their first win in franchise history. 2-1. High chopper to second. Backing up on it. Sabatino over to first. 2 gone. Now it's the third baseman, Derek Bermudez.
16, Derek Bermudez.
A single and 3 trips. Berryman delivers. That is lined softly to third. One hop. Nice pick over there by Ramirez on the backhand. Beauty by the Waynesboro third baseman. And he fires to first to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Woodstock. On to the 8th we go now. Bandits up 8-2. Going to the top of the 8th now, and a new pitcher for Woodstock. It is Tyler Dellinger, 6'3" right-hander from Garrett College. From right here in Shenandoah County, from Mount Jackson. Making a second appearance. First time out, went 2/3 of an inning, struck out a batter. And he's pitcher number 4 of the night for Woodstock. 8-2, Bandits with the lead over the Generals. Waynesboro sending up
Top of the 8th inning.
5, 6, and 7.
The Generals, number 35, Jeremy Wagner.
Jeremy Wagner up. Line to first, walked, and bounced into a fielder's choice and brought home a run in the 5th inning. Dellinger deals. Fastball fouled back. Wagner drove in his first run on that fielder's choice back in the 5th. Dellinger, breaking ball, stays inside. 1-1. That is hit hard and into center field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Wagner begins the 8th inning here for Waynesboro. That is their 7th hit, first one since the 5th inning. Take that back. That's their 8th hit. I missed one last frame. Now it's the second baseman, Vince Sabatino. Dellinger deals and misses high. One-0. Dellinger misses high and tight. Major League scoreboard. Nationals lost to Philadelphia today, 4-2. Now the Orioles are out west playing the Giants. Outside corner for a strike. Brewers over the Reds 10-8. Blue Jays top the Mets 2-1. Rockies 6, Royals 4. Astros top the Angels 9-6. Christian Javier improved to 7-1 on the year for the Astros in that one. That's the ball now 3-1. Rangers still getting it done. 16-6 over the Mariners today. There's ball 4 high. So a single and a walk puts 2 on with nobody out here in the 8th inning.
Now batting number 24, Julian Ujima.
There's Julian Ujima, the shortstop. 0 for 1, a walk, sacrifice, and a strikeout. Now those Rangers, 1, 2, 3. They had 4 home runs today. Pounded out 19 hits. They had the Rangers and playing scorching baseball. All right, other finals. Pittsburgh 4-3 over the Cardinals. Pirates continue to play well. White Sox beat the Tigers in 10 innings, 2-1. Rays 4-2 over the Red Sox. Actually, that was a doubleheader. Boston 8-5 in the other game. First pitch swinging down the third base line. Fair ball. Smashed there by Ujima. 1 run coming in to score. And they're now at second and third with nobody out here in the 8th inning. Wagner scores on the double by Ujima. And that's going to be it. Tyler Dellinger, last 3 batters. Gave up a bloop single, a walk, and then a scorching double by Ujima. And Mike Babcock going to the bullpen. Doesn't want this one to get out of hand here. He's up 8-3. 5-run lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a minute. Top of the 8th inning. And new pitcher on for Woodstock is Josh Nielsen. 6'4" righty from Messiah out of Womelsdorf, Pennsylvania. Nielsen making his second appearance on the season. Went 2/3 first time out. Did not allow a base runner. And deals here with runners at second and third. An 8-3 lead for Woodstock, but a run in here for Waynesboro in this 8th inning. 2 on, nobody out. And there is ball 1 to Parker Stroh from Southern Indiana. Came into pinch hit in the 6th inning and went down looking. Swings away, shoots one into left, coming on and making the running catch out there is Sturdivant. And that holds the runner at third. Pretty well hit there by Stroh the other way. But with Sturdivant coming in, Sabatino holds at third base.
Number 2, Alex Miller.
So one away. I'm going to bring up right fielder Alex Miller, 0 for 3. Nielsen with a breaking ball outside. One ball. And that's to the backstop. But a short backstop, and that ball will come right back to the catcher sometimes. Boy, Mudler didn't even try for it. He just turned and went back to get that wild pitch. It's flat behind home plate. There's a cushion, a cushion that runs straight across back there. And it'll hit that, come right back to the catcher. And again, not much room behind home plate. So Sabatino saw the ball hit and carry right back toward the catcher, so he held on. But 2-0 as Nielsen missed badly there. He comes back and misses low and away. Now 3 balls and no strikes. A couple of more Major League games going on right now. Cleveland leads in Minnesota 3-2. Yankees up 5-3 in LA over the Dodgers. 3-0 pitch right down the middle. Alex Miller from Mid-American Christian. Waits the pitch from Josh Nielsen. Here's a 3-1. That is a bouncer to third. Good play charging in there by Bermudez. Run scores, but he gets the out at first base. Sabatino across the plate to make it an 8-4 contest. Ujima to the third, but a good play on the short hop by Bermudez. So an RBI from Miller. So a man at third. Here's the leadoff hitter, Jason Brown. Takes high and tight. Brown 0 for 4. Ground out, line out, 2 flies to center. Man at third here in the 8th. And that's in there for a strike. Bandits up 8-4. Later games in the big leagues tonight. Orioles at the Giants, Cubs at the Padres, Braves in Arizona. Pitch at the knees for a strike. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Righty Nielsen ready and delivers and well outside. 2-2. Set by Nielsen, the pitch. Outside and low again, full count now. A lot of chatter from the Bandits dugout. Trying to help their pitcher Nielsen finish out this inning. Comes ready and deals. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Waynesboro gets 2. But Woodstock leads at 8-4. Middle of 8. Bottom of the 8th inning. Bandits bat for what they hope will be the final time tonight. 9-1-2, and pinch hitter, it's Brody Boyce. Hitting, I believe. Yep. Take strike 1. That pitch is high. Brody Boyce, right-hander from West Virginia Tech, 5'10", out of Ripley, West Virginia. That's for Preston Joyce, who went 1 for 3 tonight. And that's low. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Berryman, Nick Berryman from Allegheny Community College. 2-1 offering, and that is shot into right center field. Pretty well hit. Miller on the run, going back, gets to the track, leaps up and makes the catch. He wasn't at the fence. It looks like he was at the track. Just a step shy and hauled it in. Long drive there by Brody Boyce. And another pinch hitter, Jackson Howard, will step into Hunter Smith's spot as the DH in the leadoff position. And looks at strike 1. Hunter Smith broke this game open with a grand slam in the 6th inning. He also had a triple. Ground ball. Backhanded by Ujima at short, but he will not have a play. He can only knock it down in the hole, and there Jackson Howard gets his second base hit of the season. An infield single.
Hitting number 12, Ryan Kenzos.
So another pinch hitter now stepping in, Ryan Kenzos from Nova Southeastern, right-hander, 5'10", hits for Ryan Story. Story had a 2 for 3 night. Eight 8-4 Woodstock here in the bottom of the 8th inning. There's a pitch in for a strike. Kenzos 0 for 2 on the season so far. Another throw to first. I don't know why Berryman is concerned with Jackson Howard trailing by 4, but ball inside. Pitch to Kainzos, and that is outside. Two balls and a strike for Kainzos, Nova Southeastern. He's out of Miami. That is hit hard but foul at third. Two and two now. Howard leads at first. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Off speed, and Kainzos swings through it for out number 2. And here's the second baseman, Joe Jakonski.
Now batting number 3, Joe Jakonski.
0 for 3, did walk and score in the first, but no hits tonight. And Till right there. Shoots one into right field. Howard rounds second. He will make it to third standing up. And a bullet past the diving McCoy at first, holding on the runner. And there is Jakonski's first hit of the night. Hit total up to 9 now for the Bandits. And that hit the lip. The lip right around first is a little high, needs a little work there. I mean, that was a one hopper off that lip and kicked high into the air as it went into right field. There's a ball high to Tomas Sanchez. 1 for 3, RBI single in the first. He also walked tonight. 8-4 Woodstock. Wouldn't mind a little more cushion. Another throw over to first, and Jakonski back in. Swinging a foul off the foot of Tomas. That didn't feel good. Final starting to come in now. Harrisonburg beat Charlottesville 4-2. Front Royal top Newmarket 8-3. The Rebels are 0 for 3. Start the season. Winchester beat Covington 8-6. Culpeper with a 9-1 lead over Stanton. And Strasburg scored 6 runs in the 7th inning to take the lead over Purcellville. Cannons have tied it up, so it's 7-7 as they play in the top of the 8th there. Ball and a strike to Tomas Sanchez. Looks at an off-speed pitch. Might have been a little high. Cut on and missed. Pitch up around the letters. Sanchez gave it a strong hack. Now gets ready for a 2-2 offering from Nick Berryman. Here it comes and misses inside. 3-2 now. So Jakonski will get a head start at first. Full count. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled back. So we'll do a full count again. Fairman deals. There is a line drive into center field for a base hit. Rounding second, heading for third is Jakonski. It was misplayed out there by the center fielder. Here comes Sanchez into second, and he makes it with a dive. So Sanchez with his second RBI. Give him a single and an error out there as Brown misplayed it.
Now batting number 29, Scott Mudler.
So that's a 9-4 lead now for the Bandits. And good hustle there by Tomas. He went in with a head-first dive after Brown with a little bobble out there. And Tomas hustled into second. And I believe that is our first error of the night. Strike 1 to Scott Mudler. 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Good heat there from Ferryman, but misses outside. One. Off speed is high. 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one out. Second and third, sorry, 2 outs. Second and third, that's fouled off. Two. Catcher Scott Mudler. Awaits a 2-2. Ferryman turns it loose and a swing and a miss on a breaking ball to end the inning. But Woodstock gets one more. They have a 5-run cushion as we go to the 9th here in Woodstock. All right, here we go. Top of the 9th inning. Woodstock up 9-4. And closing it out here for Woodstock. Bear Bowers, a 5'11 righty from Randolph-Macon. He's out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, and he goes to work against 2, 3, and 4 in the order for Waynesboro. Alex McCoy, Luis Ramirez, Danny Garcia due up. 9-4 Bandits here in the ninth, and fastball high. Bauer's second appearance. In 2 innings, first time out, 2 hits, 1 run, earned, 2 strikeouts. Pitch is high. Defensively, Boyce stays in at shortstop for Woodstock. He hit for Joy. Kainzos is in center field, and taking over at third base is Austin Ford. 2-0 pitch. That's high. Now 3-0. McCoy a 1-for-4 night. Bowers deals, and fastball right down Broadway, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Bowers kicks, fires, breaking ball in there. Fills the count at 3-2. Here's the payoff. Fouled back. Three balls, 2 strikes. To Alex McCoy. Bowers ready and delivers. And strike 3 called. Something a little bit off speed at the top of the zone. McCoy thought it was high, but he has rung up. Third time he has struck out. Tonight, I'm going to bring up Luis Ramirez. A home run and 3 singles. And Ramirez, first pitch swinging, fouls it off. Ramirez from Bloomfield. 5'11" righty. 4-for-4 game. So he's now 5 for 9 on the season. It's a pretty good start. Bowers deals, and he's got another hit down the left field line. He's turning first, heading for second, and he will make it standing up. A 5-for-5 night for Luis Ramirez. Man. Seeing the ball well tonight.
Number 17, Danny Garcia.
You don't see 5-for-5s very often around here. But we have tonight. Tip of the cap to Luis. Danny Garcia, the DH, coming up now. Left-handers 1-for-4. First pitch swing, a bouncer to shortstop. Boyce Fields throws, and they got him at first. Bit of a looping throw by Boyce. Knew he had to get rid of it. Just did get Garcia at first. Little had to reach up for it.
Batting number 9.
And just in time. And now it's Jeremy Wagner. Ramirez up to third. Breaking ball down and away. 1-for-3 tonight is Wagner. Singled and scored in the 8th. He has an RBI on a fielder's choice. Also walked. Bowers trying to close it out. Not a save situation here. And takes a strike at the knees. Bowers ready. Delivers to Wagner. Oh, too high. sixth pitcher of the night is Bear Bowers. And to the plate. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. One and two. Bowers deals. And Wagner, did he stop his swing? Oh, they say no swing. Ooh. Wagner caught a break. That pitch was in the dirt. Usually pitches out of the zone. Umpires behind the plate will be able to see swing or not. I think if the base umpire is over here at first, he's behind the mound right now. He calls that a strike. But anywho, 2-2. Bowers deals, and a swing and a miss. Foul tip held on by the catcher Mudler, and that's the ball game. And the River Bandits win it by a score of 9-4 to improve to 2-1 on the year. Waynesboro drops to 1-2. We'll pause and come back and recap in just a minute. Back here in Woodstock, where the River Bandits knock off the Waynesboro Generals tonight by a score of 9-4. Started quickly for the Generals. 2-out home run by Luis Ramirez. Woodstock came back bottom half of the inning. 2-out single by Tomas Sanchez. Stay that way until the bottom of the fourth. 2-out single by Derek Bermudez made it 2-1. But Waynesboro tied it right back up in the top of the fifth on a fielder's choice that scored a run off the bat of Jeremy Wagner. So 2-2 there, but then in the bottom of the fifth inning, Woodstock went on top for good. Leadoff triple in the inning by Hunter Smith, followed by Ryan Story RBI single. So 3-2 there. The Bandits blew it open in the sixth. They loaded the bases with nobody out, and with one out, it was Preston Joy with an infield single. And then Hunter Smith, a line drive home run to right center field. Just got over the fence, but it did. Grand slam made it 8-2 at that point. They broke it open. Waynesboro got 2 in the eighth inning. And the Bandits one more in the bottom of the eighth to give us the final of 9-4. It was Hunter Smith with a triple homer, those 4 RBIs. 2 hits for Ryan Story. 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Tomas Sanchez tonight. They were the leading hitters. Rogers got the win for Woodstock. He was the second pitcher. Dylan Brown started, went 4, but didn't qualify for the win. Rogers, 2 innings of relief, 2 hit, a run earned, struck out 3. And like I said, he gets the win. And
Taking the loss for Waynesboro was Gehrig Schreiber, as he was pitching in that 5th inning when Woodstock went ahead for good. Leading hitter for Waynesboro, that was Luis Ramirez. What a game. 5 of the 10 hits for Waynesboro were by Luis Ramirez. And he was the only one with multiple hits? Yes. So he had 5. 3 singles, a double, and a home run. Final numbers tonight. Woodstock, 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 8 left on. While Waynesboro had 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and they stranded 10. Time of the game, 2 hours, 47 minutes. And the Bandits are winners tonight to go to 2-1 on the year. Tomorrow they go to Purcellville to face the Cannons. And then it is it's at the Express on Tuesday and Wednesday. The Tom Sox come here, and that's when we will join you again Wednesday, June 7th, Charlottesville, here at Woodstock. 7 o'clock, we'll get it started, and we'll see you then. Once again, the final score tonight, Woodstock 9, Waynesboro 4. I'm Craig Orndorff signing off for the Valley League and also the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits.
View that back.